service. Anything that's bought here, we'll service it here and take care of it. If you buy it here, of course, we can deliver it, set it up, show you how to operate it. If you choose just to take it home, we'll explain that to you ahead of time. We'll sell you the proper cables. If you have questions, call us back. We want you to get the best picture and sound you can get for the purchase you've made.
Everyone knows who to call in an emergency.
Yeah, I got it.
But what if it isn't such an emergency?
Price Utilities.
Yeah, our power.
Visit 911.utah.gov.
That's better. What's wrong with it?
All right, we're back. And it is a packed house here at the Grizzly Den. And Mountain Crest with a 6-point lead after the first 8 minutes. It is loud, it is electric, and it's a little bit fun in here, Lee.
Yeah, I hope I'm answering your questions right because I don't know what you're saying.
Well, between the packed house and the pep band that's sitting in our back pocket, it's pretty loud. And Mountain Crest with the early lead. Their largest lead has been 8.
Well, give Coach Brown some kudos there for letting his kids play through that adversity. They were down 16-9.
Pututau picks up where he left off. He has 8.
Pututau on the bucket.
Every starter but Justin Peterson scored for Mountain Crest. Peterson got in early foul trouble. Had to sit. Fault to the hole. Too hard. Rebounded out of there by Carlson.
Just as well, I think he got away with the travel.
He took 2 hops, didn't he?
Yep.
Pututau again. This one too hard. Carlson fights for the board. Misses the putback, but Jackson Webb doesn't.
Well, Logan's got to do something about blocking out. That's way too many easy offensive rebounds. And there's a timeout that I thought might have come earlier from Coach Brown.
It's ballooned now to a double-digit lead for the Mustangs at 23-13 with 6:49 to play in the first half, and it's a 30-second timeout.
Well, if you're Coach Brown, you got to get your kids' heads back in the game. They're kind of playing emotional and out of control. And, you know, Coach Bookmiller talked about it. This is kind of a helter-skelter game, and that's what's happening for Logan.
Divisions in the country. Thank you, Alpine Orthopedic Specialists and Cass Valley Specialty.
You know, they played one common opponent. Logan beat Ogden. Mountain Crest lost to Ogden. And that's the only common opponent that these two teams have had.
That Ogden game was tough for Logan.
Oh. Murphy.
Russell Murphy for 2.
He has 5.
You see that mid-air pass from Johnny Luke? That was fantastic.
This one tipped away and stolen away. Third turnover for the Mustangs, and then Pututau takes it right back. Pututau with the finish.
That's a nice give and go from Crosby.
Pututau's in double figures, and it's a 10-point Mountain Crest lead. A whistle and a foul.
Kick ball will be Grizzlies ball.
No, they call it kick ball.
Yeah, a little bit of a kick there.
Down low, Murphy again.
Russell Murphy for 2.
Well, both these teams are really killing each other inside of the paint. Pututau having his way for Mountain Crest, and Logan, everybody's cutting to the basket.
Pututau's baseline jumper won't go. Carlson tries to corral the board, and he knocks it out of bounds. So Mountain Crest with the turnover. That's their 4th. Perks will come into the ball game. And Carlson will sit.
Number 21, Cody Perk steps back into the game for the Mustangs.
Mountain Crest with full court pressure.
Well, Luke Falk's got to get in the game. Russell Murphy's calling for him to come down with pressure, and he's standing there having a chat with Crosby.
Jake Kazir into the ball game. And Murphy fires for three. It's Murphy into the backboard.
That is the shooter's down.
7 points in the quarter for Murphy, 10 on the game. It's a 5-point Mountain Crest lead. Falk lets Tyler Crosby get by, and Crosby has 7.
Tyler Crosby lays it in for 2.
Murphy all the way to the hole. Misses it from point blank. Pututau ahead of the pack. Tried to get it up and off of his fingertips in a hurry, and now Falk tries to finish at the other end.
Wow, it's like church ball all of a sudden.
They're playing ping pong.
Everybody runs really hard, nobody can make a basket. It's Thursday night at the church league.
Not nearly as much swearing. Tyler Brimhall in the ball game as well for the Grizzlies. Brimhall just a freshman.
That kid's a freshman?
Freshman.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
He's the son of
Jeff Brimhall.
Jeff Brimhall, former Logan High coach.
A couple of those former coaches' kids on this Logan team. Kevin Anderson's kid plays for Logan.
7-point Mustang lead. 4:15 to play in the half. Webb spots up for a three. Got it. Jackson Webb has come off the bench to score 5 points for the Mustangs, and it's back to a 10-point Mountain Crest lead. Luke and Murphy are only starters on the floor. Near steal by Crosby, another near steal by Crosby, and Brimhall comes up with it. Falk was looking for somebody to either cut or to roll, and nobody did. And there's a turnover for Logan, their fourth.
Taylor Compton checked into the game for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clean game so far still, though. 4 turnovers for each team.
Like Kazir, Murphy, and Luke go out, and they're all gassed. And good call by Coach Brown, give them a blow.
Under 3.5 minutes to play in the half. 30-20, Mountain Crest with the lead. Now timeout. Graydon Bookmiller and the Mustangs. Mountain Crest only scored 35 points last week in the entire game. They've got 30 already tonight.
They might eclipse last week's total.
They've hit a couple of three-pointers. Well, they've hit 3 three-pointers. But most of the damage has come in the paint. At the other end, that's where Logan's getting most of their scoring from. But they haven't been converting at quite the pace that Mountain Crest has. They've missed some easy shots. And there's one of them right there. Case in point.
Well, that play, Russell Murphy's trying to avoid the charge because there's good position underneath, and he puts a little too much English on it, spins right out. This is an interesting couple of possessions here, back and forth, back and forth. Nobody can make a layup. 3 missed layups in a row.
Next week we return to the ice. It's Colorado and Utah State.
Saturday night?
Saturday night. I guess that makes it all right. Skyview and Logan after that. A couple more hockey games left. And 3 or 4 more basketball games left. Pututau kicks it over to Webb. He's been hot. He stays hot.
Well, he's got the ball and he's ready to shoot immediately when it gets there. Doesn't have to wait or set or anything. That ball's gone as soon as it arrives.
8 points off the bench, a 13-point lead for the Mustangs. Benyon off balance. And a three on the way, and no good. Missed out there by Brady. Here come the Mustangs. Crosby, three. No. Rebounded by Brady.
Jesse Brady on the rebound.
Dahl kicks it out to Falk. Back to Dahl, the baseline jumper. Rims out. And the rebound knocked out of bounds by Benyon.
Ball knocked out of bounds by the Grizzlies. Mountain Crest possession. Jordan Larson checks into the game for the Grizzlies.
Taylor Compton, number 15, as we take a look at our SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock. Compton in the ball game right now for the Grizzlies, who trail by 13 with 2:10 to play. SC Needham Jewelers.
Well, Logan's got to get some stops here at the end of this half and see if they can put a few points on the board and cut into that 13-point lead, which was a 6-point deficit at the quarter.
See if they can get it back down to single digits.
Too much defense with your hands if you're Logan. They got to move their feet. Let's foul down low.
Yep.
No shot.
They're going to give it to Benyon or Brady?
Brady, I bet.
Benyon bumped with the body, and Brady reached in.
Number 3, Jesse Brady.
And they give it to Brady.
His first personal foul. 4 team fouls on the Grizzlies.
Take a look at the replay here.
Russell
Brady
Murphy
comes
checks
across.
back
Benyon's
in
got him
the
sealed.
Grizzlies.
This is where the foul comes. Boom.
That's only the 4th team foul on Logan, 4 on Mountain Crest, so we're a long way from the bonus. Crosby, 3, bang!
Well, they're lighting it up behind the arc tonight between Webb and Crosby.
Tyler Crosby,
3 3-pointers in
for
this
3.
period between Webb and Crosby. 1 for Crosby, 2 for Webb. Webb off the bench with 8.
Well, the one thing a good three-pointer does is it sure gives you some defensive intensity on the other side. Gets fired
Crosby,
up.
10, and there's a turnover.
Turnover. Grizzlies. Mount Crest.
Benyon walked with it. And I don't know if the wheels are coming off of the Grizzly wagon, but they're starting to wobble. Still a lot of game to play. 1:20 to play in the first half, though. Pututau, hard to the hole.
Wow. That's a tough shot.
12 for Mo Pututau.
On that bucket.
22 of the 38 Mountain Crest points by Crosby and Pututau.
Dahl got away with a walk.
Yeah, and he pulled up short trying to stay away from a charge and missed the layup. Hall back to Pututau. And the Mustangs move the ball. Webb, not that hot. Murphy with 2 Mustangs back. But they don't stop Larson, and he'll go to the line.
Perks picks up that foul with a little shadow
Jordan
defense.
Larson,
Little matador.
Number 21, Cody Perks, picks up his second personal foul.
That is Perks'
5
second
team
foul.
fouls
So
on
that's 2
Mustangs.
Mustangs that have 2 fouls now.
Larson shoots 2.
Yep, ole.
Perks and Peterson. And Jordan Larson gets on the board.
Justin Peterson
It's
checks
a made
back
free
in the game
throw,
for
and that breaks a
Mustangs.
long drought for Logan. They've been stuck on 20 for a while. We talk about single-digit quarters. Logan scored 9 points this quarter.
Johnny Luke checks back
Johnny
in the
Luke
game
comes
for
back in.
the Grizzlies.
19-9, they've been outscored. Peterson's back in. And then Mountain Crest turns it over. Luke down to Larson.
Larson for 2.
Jordan Larson with 4 points in 10 seconds. And it's a 14-point Mountain Crest lead at 24-38. 15 seconds to play in the half. Hall holds. Takes a look at the clock. Pututau puts his head down and he walked. 5 seconds. So the Grizzlies will get a chance at a final shot. 6 turnovers for Mountain Crest.
Luke Falk checks into the game for the Grizzlies.
Johnny Luke looks up, fires from midcourt.
Wow.
And it's way too hard. 38-24 our score in the half.
First half, Mount Crest
Logan
up there,
trails
38.
Mountain.